Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, and welcome to our edition of the Newbie Farm. Alright, what's going on today? If you recall, we were putting manure down the field over here. I realized that the system I was using with this was really slow and not very efficient. So what I did is I rented a truck right here, and I'm just gathering, if I go back here, I'm just gathering manure and just putting it in here because I realized I have this conveyor belt system right here. So I put a few thousand liters of manure in there, and then I have the manure spreader just going and picking up manure from there, which is a lot more efficient, and it actually works the way it's supposed to. So, all right, send this guy on his way. So he is just going to spread the manure, and he's got 10,000 liters. So have him set up just so. He's doing 4 headlands at the moment. Now, because we have this area here, we do need to deal with it. We need to actually plow this under, or else it's not going to be very efficient at all. It's still neutral. I don't think I can spread lime as well. I don't think. Alright, so we need a plow. We actually have a plow, but I really don't want to use this the tiny plow we have. That doesn't sound like fun at all for me. So let's go ahead and just rent this guy. We probably only need it for an hour. Apparently, a couple people mentioned this, that with if you use the beta for the patch, there we go. That rental mod doesn't actually work. How much horsepower did I say? 500, I think. I don't know if I have. Do I have many tractors that are 500 horsepower? I don't think so, actually. That's not. I know that's not. Neither is that. 9.3. Nope. Those aren't. Neither is that. This one is. Just. And I think that one's not very good. I don't know why I still have that in there. Yeah, none of these are. This one isn't even. Neither is that. So yeah, we don't have that many choices, actually. I could use one of these, technically. But that's actually more expensive to rent that for an hour. So let's go ahead and rent this guy for an hour. Like so. What is this again? The smart track. Alright, so let's reset that briefly and then reset that. Would have made more sense to get a John Deere, but it doesn't always work out that way. I have this guy, he's just selling a little bit of soybeans at the moment. And apparently they're one behind the other. That's funny. Alright, so let's grab this guy and this. So the funny thing about this is that it actually plows and cultivates, I believe. Technically. Alright, there we go. Let's take a turn around here. So this is the New Holland's T9, I guess it is? Yeah, T9 Smart Track. This is basically the one, this is from Giants' main website, actually. I think last time I checked it was in the beta. I haven't looked recently, but it is in the beta, so this is going to work well for this. Oh, I don't have that possibility. So we're going to do this ourselves, so we're just going to go ahead and use the GPS mod, because I love the GPS mod. Also, it'll give us a chance to get rid of all these extra lines here. 10.3 meters. Is that the right width? I think so. Let's see. 10.3. 9.5. Okay. So let's adjust this just briefly. Let's working width of. Let's set it to just 9.4. There we go. And I can't see the lines at all for whatever reason. And we don't want an offset. So there. And there. Perfect. Don't know why it does that. It's with the lights, so after I put the lights on, I have this weird cone, so oh well. Alright, perfect. So let's lower this, and as long as I have it turned off, woof, allow create field. That would have been awkward. Excellent. So this is going to bring up our nutrients quite a bit. So if I just hop out here quickly, and I should be able to see. So we have 7 and 4 over here. This should be like 10 and something. Yeah, 11 and 5, 11, 15 and 7. So just to give you an idea of how much it actually increases it with manure versus other things. It's considerable. Which is one of the reasons why it's so good to use it. Because you do have quite a bit of... What the heck is he doing? Apparently, even after I set it to 4 headlands, he still, for whatever reason, couldn't manage to. I think what happened was actually it was a. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes Courseplay will like decide that it wants to stop working, and it looks like that was one of the scenarios where it wanted to stop working. So like if I look at the log, you'll see a whole bunch of stuff related to, oh no, it's not actually, that's something else actually. Oh well, whatever. So I'll have to do this manually real quick. Don't need the FPS up anymore. Alright, so let's grab this. So I've put quite a, that trailer that I rented, it actually holds 150,000 liters. So you can actually, I've actually put like a 300,000 liters of manure in here, which should be enough. But it's, considering I've bought 300,000 liters of manure, it's pretty cheap. Alright, so this guy's here. So let's go ahead and just take a wide turn here. And do this. Because we're just gonna, this actually takes a little bit of time, so. So if you look at our money right here, we have $23,000, and just watch how much it takes to fill that. So normally when you're filling up with like fertilizer, for example, like NPK, I would have been, if I'm filling up 100,000 liters worth, I would be like in the hole basically now. I would suspect at least. Alright, nearest waypoint, and I don't know why it stopped, but let's just put it right. Oh, that's weird. So it just, that's the reason why it ran into problems. Oh no, it doesn't make any sense. Why it did like that weird little turn there. Oh well. We'll set it straight. Right here. There we go. I hate when this does this, because sometimes it will. Watch this. Okay, so let's just save this course and call it F7 manure spread. So if I delete the course and if I reload it, it'll be fine. See? I don't know why it does that. Oh well. So yeah, we're only down to like 22,000, just to give you an idea of how little it actually takes. It's crazy. But it always blows my mind, like how much money you actually. Wow, how it's funny when you try to sell the manure, you're like, oh, I didn't get very much money for it. But when you need to buy it, like I need to buy in this scenario, totally worth it. It's like, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cheap. That's not bad. So, that's the nice thing about it. So, you know, it has its ups and downs, basically. Alright. Lift that up. Turn it around. And come over here, drop it down. Perfect. Yeah, it's actually pretty. It's actually. It seems wide, but it's actually not that wide in the end, unfortunately. But it is a lot faster than the plow we actually have, so it's nice because it actually it plows and cultivates, which I don't know. It's not super helpful for us because if it plows and cultivates, basically I could use this to increase the pH as well, and the pH is neutral right now, and I imagine by the next time around it'll actually need to be spread again, or need to spread lime again, but we'll see how that works out. So, one sec, coffee break. Yeah, so like I was saying, that using the manure pile like that is so efficient, it's crazy. You don't need to collect a lot of it. That's the only problem you run into, because you need a lot to spread. Like, it's quite a ridiculous amount. If you look at the final amount. Speaking of that, I'm just gonna hire work real quick here. So he's doing that. Let's grab the truck here. And so I have the truck using the same path. Whoops. Using the same path as the tractor for the time being, or at least trying to. There we go. So basically, I have him using the same path, and it seems to be working so far. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. But yeah, it seems to be working so far, so I'm happy about that. And this is so much. I can't believe how much faster this is. Yeah, I couldn't imagine trying to do this with I know I don't own the field. I couldn't imagine trying to do that with the regular in-game one. Here bits is slipping. What is it slipping about this time? I don't know why it wants to go. I must maybe I joined the two wrong courses. I wonder if that was the case. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. That makes more sense now. Alright, so let's stop that course. Keep this one still. F7. There we go. And refill manure. There we go. Yeah, that was the problem. That's why I kept getting stuck in the fence. Totally my bad. You gotta pay attention when you refill these things together, so. Alright, let's get this manure here. Alright, there we go. Oops, a little bit off. There we go. Yeah, a couple people have asked me if I can, a couple people have asked me what happened actually to the Manchester map. And let me tell you what happened to the Manchester map. Basically what happened is I upgraded to the newest version of the Manchester map, and then I just totally botched the upgrade, and I lost my save game, basically. That's the reason why there haven't been many Manchester episodes. But what I'll probably do is I'll probably just pick a new map to play on. As much as I like Manchester, but I might just pick a new map. We'll see. Depending if I find a nice map or not, I may or may not pick a new map, so we'll see. That's this. Let's see. So let's save this as F7. Spread manure. I don't know. 10 meters. Just so I know which one it is. Because there's, I really should. I should have used the biggest one, but I didn't have the horsepower to use the bigger ones, I don't think. Alright, so let's just... that should be good. There we go. Now he should be able to finish that off. So the problem is, you use quite a bit of manure. This guy's chilling out here. We don't need him to sit anymore. You use quite a bit of manure when you're spreading it. It's ridiculous. Like, if I were... I don't think I can bring up my stores of manure in this, but we'll see. Can I? Hey. I don't know. So I have 238,000 liters. So I put, just to give you an idea, I put 300,000 liters of manure, and I've used that much already. which is the reason why it's nice to be able to carry so much in this scenario. It's really not realistic, and I totally understand that, but it is nice to have the capability, let's say, of carrying that much in this scenario. Alright, let's get this last little bit. There we go. And what we'll do is for the last little bit, we'll just hire a worker here while I take care of that truck. There we go. Oh, you missed a huge chunk. Alright. Stop the driver here. Yeah, so you do use quite a bit of manure, so that's why you need to have... Like, I could basically... What I really should do is have this guy just collect like 1 million liters of manure and just, you know, do something ridiculous like that, but... it's not necessarily the best thing to do, but... It does make sense given the scenario. Alright, so... It's funny, because this is actually... If you look at the... numbers, this is still... The amount of manure I've bought is still cheaper than how much it would cost for NPK. But now we also have the capability of... Whoops. We also have the capability of making our own slurry and whatnot, so... He's going in the wrong direction. We'll just do this for the time being. Perfect. I don't own that field. So yeah, it's working properly this time, so... If I get this guy out of the way now. There we go. That guy should come refill himself. And this is way more efficient than what I was using before, because it'll actually refill with this. So we should be able to get... I think I'm going to go for one more load with this. And that's because we definitely are going to need a ton of manure. Get it? A ton of manure? Terrible joke. I know. Alright, let him do that. This guy's doing this right now. Excellent. So I think what I might do is next time, this is a good, like this was $1,500 and this was like $200. But what the results are much better. So like see how much our nutrients are at now. So it's hard not to use it. Use the manure because you do get a ton. Just a crazy amount of nutrients from that, which is really good for us, really, basically. Excellent. Good. Let's grab this truck. It's chilling out here. It's been sitting here for a while now. Let's just go check out our production facility over here, because we may have to fill it with manure, and now we have the capability of doing so because we just have a crazy amount of manure. So I don't know. I don't think it has enough at the moment. So let's just do a quick little drive through here and bring up the F1 menu. Still got solid manure. We have 10,000 liters of seeds now, which is excellent, and 10,000 liters of fertilizer, which is also excellent. But we have 0 liquid manure. So liquid manure is our problem right now. Whoops, that's a wall. Unfortunately, we don't. So we only produce so much of it. So yeah, we only have 49 liters worth of liquid manure. So that's a problem for that side of things. But what we can do is we can give it grain and we can give it manure. So that will hopefully give us a little bit of each of those. There we go. Let's go down here real quick and get some manure. And I think this might actually be a bit too much, but we'll see. Also, a lot of people were excited. I think it was yesterday. The console version of this game came out not too long ago. Oops. and people are pretty excited about that, from what it seems like. Saw a couple of people on Twitter give me a tweet saying, "Hey, we are excited for the console version." A couple people asked me about console questions. I don't know. I don't have a console, so if you ask me anything about the console or mods or anything related to console, I have no idea because I don't have a console. I will not get the console version because it's not really good for me, because I'd actually have to buy a console and then buy the game, and then my television is still an old television. So it's like, you know, it's not a flat screen television. To put that into perspective, I haven't replaced it yet. It still works, so I haven't bothered replacing it. Once it stops working, then maybe I'll replace it with a bigger television. But at the moment, it's not really necessary. All right, here we go. Unload that. And let's grab this guy again. Yeah, this is somebody remade this trailer and put the some transport stickers on the side of it and made it to their liking, I guess. It's not terrible, but it still needs work. Like, see how there's flickering down there? Transport Construction, a PJ, tractor PJ. So here's coming for another load. So this is why we need to yeah, so 350,000 liters. I don't know, it goes down awfully quickly. When you look at the numbers, it goes down really fast because how much you actually use. But that'll be enough for a while. Oh, it took all 15,000 liters. Perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab a little bit of barley, because unfortunately barley and wheat is the only thing that will take. So that's, you know, that's the only way it'll make seeds, unfortunately for us, but it is what it is. Apparently you can seed your whole farm with that, as long as you keep up with demands, or keep up with what it needs, basically. So I've been told, at least. I haven't been able to do that personally, but soybeans, no, we want barley. Thank you. I haven't been able to do that personally, but I've been told by other people that it's possible, so that's good. This guy's finishing up. Excellent. Alright folks, I think I'll call the episode there for now. I'll let these guys finish up their work, and we'll come back next episode. I think we'll have to do a little bit of planting there. So until next time folks, my name's Iain Robson. This has been another episode of Farming Simulator 2015, coming at you from the Newbie Farm. Catch you guys later.